Back out here at the collapsing corner store project, and it is extra spooky and scary because today is Halloween. Well, if that's not a haunted house, I don't know what is. Well, let's get inside and gorge ourselves on candy and get the rest of this floor rebuilt. Then we'll have a finished first floor. I went and picked up this box for the owner first thing this morning. Nice used box. We got ours right over there. Get this section just about leveled out. Need a minor adjustment there at the end. And I'm gonna measure this wooden header. That looks, at least 8 feet. Putting the header in. Little tight. I must have put the hanger a little tight, but a little persuasion. And I think this loosened up on me and got different gaps at each end. That's fixable. And then interesting problem out here. We had leveled these off, and by the time you got out to the corner, the subfloor would have been flush with the cast iron entry. Well, that's not going to work because we need to put tile on top of it. I don't know how well you can tell because the shim's already gone, but it slopes out a good amount. You may be able to pick it up on this side. Both sides slope out to the corner. Well, we're not going to jack that up. That would be an extreme amount of work. So we're just going to end up lowering it, making it work so that the tile works, and then can always adjust inside to get it level with the finish, make adjustments with the finished floor. I don't know what that's going to be. Could be as simple as vinyl plank, could be tile, who knows. Hardwood, maybe? I don't know. But you can always make the adjustments to make that work out correctly to meet up with the door here. So, as usual, these buildings present some challenges, but you can always figure them out. That's what makes it fun. Rescue squad coming by for a visit. So, that's definitely better. I think we'll still need to shim up a little bit. We'll have to get a good measurement of what that should be. I don't think grabbing it with your hand is gonna do much. Anyway, got this lined up. Took a little bit of hitting it, levering it, all that. So got 5 joists to go. Now the screws on the backside can be difficult to get to, but got a little flexible bit thing to get down in there, and I was able to get 2 of them. Wasn't able to get any of them on the backside of this, but that'll take care of it. So I just marked out for the 5 hangers. Grab them off the stack on the shelf, and as soon as that one's a bit of a struggle, it would appear. As soon as that's in, we'll get those. So out front here, you can actually see how this section at the joint there has opened up and sank to the corner. Maybe not surprising. It comes down on that cast iron column and carries the whole corner weight. You can see up top where it's shifted a little bit over time, so it doesn't seem to be actively moving in any way at this point, so should be good. All right, you gotta use a level to find unlevel. Whatever works. And getting the dress hangers on there. So yeah, Alright, that's the last of the floor joists for the first floor. Hooray! Big celebration! Woohoo! Yippee! So got some blocking here. We pretty much got that corner elevation figured out. Whatever the heck that actually means. Yeah. Done some floor time. Prepping to put the next post in place here, and I want to pull these tight, so structural screw should take care of that. Look at that. I'll probably put one at the top as well, a little bit loose. But just pulled the whole bottom, put in a few along here. So that'll hold nice for the long term. All right, get another post in here, and these 8x8 anchors need 2 anchors. So I got it marked out. And I didn't actually check the depth gauge because we used this on a different project yesterday. Handy dandy pro tip there. Check out your depth and make it a little deeper than you need, because you're never going to get all the dust out of it. Something hard there. Sometimes it goes through like butter, sometimes really hard. But 2 holes. And I forgot my 1/2-inch impact again, so adapter it is. Still works. We just risk blowing them out. What?
Don't those have big flat washers?
Oh, yeah. Huh, yeah, you're right. Well, it's a good thing these are removable and reinsertable. Oops. Well, I guess. Quit making so much noise. I got a little excited there. These big square washers are supposed to go in like that. Yeah, well, no big deal. There we go. Leave that a little loose so we can make micro adjustments. Because there's the line. Yep. That's what we want. All right. Actually, it goes slightly that way. There we go. That's what we want. All right. Nope. There's the other. What a pain in the butt. But all in. There's the base. Now we need to cut one of those 8x8s down to size. All right, finishing up the Last of so demanding.
I don't want to shoot his hand off.
Yeah, you're not plumb. Yeah, you caught it. Finish up the last of the blocking here.
How are we going to fight this? Just leave
No,
it.
leave it. Leave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you nail?
It's apparently a team effort.
How many guys does it take to nail on a board?
I don't know.
Too many.
At least 2.
All right, now.
Whew. Thought I was never gonna make it through there. So someday we'll have one of those big beam saws. Wow, steam coming out of it. Neato. Thought we can do this in one cut, but 4 cuts around it and then finish with the reciprocating saw. Works. Nice clean cuts all the way around. I think Makita actually makes like a 10-inch saw, something like that in a battery. But we don't really cut 8x8s that often. Post is in. We got our 3.5-inch nails. They drive pretty easily. So that's the full back stretch now. We get to do it at least 4 more times up here. Up at the end here, we either need to replace this whole stretch because it's rotten into the wall, even though the mason's mortared around it, or we can put a new post and a new footing here. I'm not sure which is more economical. And also, blocking's done. Subfloor time. Sheets are going in mostly trouble-free. Have to do a little bit of trimming and switching around because the layout dropped a little bit on us, and then bit of a goofy curve cut down there. What are you doing shooting sparks down there, eh? This guy here, we need to slide it under that, cut part of that out, do something. It's there because it's got stucco on it. Didn't really want to deal with it, but now we gotta deal with it.
Deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. Come on. Why?
What, you got more
They're
shiners?
just random. No. Well, there's a shiner there, but just random nail chunks there. Oh, a bunch of shiners actually, and out there. It happens. I'd rather have shiners than overdriven. Back a few days later, gonna finish up what we couldn't. Oh, tripping! I'm tripping over our beater block. I need to get some eyes in the back of my head. Gonna finish up the floor here, but that requires getting some of this wall off, and that's a more difficult task than it would first seem because the stucco and the expanded metal lath wrap around. Hey, doggo! Wrap around the corner. So a little bit of cutting, a little bit of hitting. It'll come off one way or another. It's a tenacious little bugger.
There it is. Just need a bigger.
Well,
Always get a big.
when all else fails, get a bigger hammer. All right, take your pick of dumpster out there.
Yeah.
Well, that should work now. I mentioned choice of dumpsters because we got a fresh dumpster back there. They got it swapped for us. And the demolition crew has started at the building caddy corner across the street. They got a couple dumpsters going. They've already pulled some out, getting that place all clear for assessing the true conditions. And then in a little while, some real work can get going over there. And that worked out nicely. Got a little custom cut there. 2 to go.
TJ, good one.
I got one more important storefront modification here. Need to take that little
Here, you want the
corner panel off. I think it's a Phillips though. Or no, that's one you put in.
I put it in there.
Yep. So this gets right out to about 48 inches in the corner. So we got just enough to fill the floor up as soon as that is safely removed. There we go. Cool. Wonder if that piece is long enough. 60 1/4 is what I'm looking for. That's
Don't run the basement.
you can't always put everything to the basement. Would you look at that? Just needs a little trim. Love it when a plan comes together. Sort of.
We had a plan.
Well, you know, plan is a pretty loosely defined thing here.
Blanket.
Yeah, I mean there are some really nice plans there. We're loosely following them. I got the corner piece going in here. Looks like we're gonna have just enough foam adhesive to make it happen. Love it when a plan comes together. Keep it going. Come on. You got it. Oh yeah, there's definitely enough. It'll make it. So this is a tight spot here. Tongue's got to get in, and it's going to drop in. So a sheet on top of tongue groove subfloor is actually 47.5, and that's what we needed. So that worked out nicely. It's 48 with the tongue. I hope it'll go in. I mean, that was the plan, that it would work that way. So
It'll fit, give a little pride to it. Just start at that end.
yeah, it'll fit if you force it enough.
What are you saying about get a bigger hammer?
Never force something that doesn't fit. It never ends up well. Well, you just went in there.
There it went. There it goes.
Yeah. Now, just stomp on it. I think that will actually. That was the tightest spot right there, and there we go. Just needed some more. Just needed some more weight on there. Yeah.
It fits.
So that's basically the entire first floor. That's what we need at the moment. We're still not quite able to get this little spot in here until we can adjust the stairs a little better. But yeah, would you look at that? Cool. Now we can get a whole bunch more 2x4s and start building walls on each side. Well, here's your latest hard hat gallery update on a beautiful autumnal November day. Big news, we have a new entry. There's a much more comfortable walk-in. So, old favorites over there, of course, but we got some new pieces. Check out those rail holders. That's pretty cool. We have a new used empty toolbox, a nice wheelbarrow, a DJ coming up the ladder. We have a new and relocated toolbar. Unfortunately, we have had to let the beautiful interpretations of holes move on, but we do still have a small interpretation of a pergola, so that's nice. And check this out. We have a second floor level of the gallery that is now accessible. Ooh. Pretty. So, we haven't gotten a lot of works up here yet. We do have this beautiful broken cast iron pipe, dusty floor mess. That's a loud truck, but that's a step to your death. And the loft look, that is nice. And then the back portion of the second floor overlooks the ancient ruins section. So, what's not to like? Eventually we'll have a fancy porch outside that door, but all in due time. We don't want to rush things too quick. Do still have beautiful plant life growing. Almost at the end of that season, but yeah, that's the and shattered glass. Yeah. So yep, that's what's new and old here in everybody's favorite art gallery, the Hard Hat Gallery. Well, I guess it's time to go. Power's out. Sorry. You'll have to come by another day to check out the artworks. Quick pop over next door. Looking pretty good in here. A lot of cleanup. They're finishing sanding, but it's just about ready to go. So they'll be priming and first coat of paint within a couple days, I believe. So.
What time are you leaving? Okay. You know how to lock up? Yeah. Okay, we got to go. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
With the first floor back in place now, that wraps up this video and kind of wraps up a chapter on this project. It's the first really big completion milestone. So nice to check that off the list. So next time we got some beam repairs under here, and we'll get started on the stud walls on the perimeter that we need to fill in what is already open. We're also going to determine how much of that, if not the whole thing, on the second floor needs to come out. It may be the case that we're doing 100% of the second floor, but only one way to know is, or the only way to know is to actually get up there and check them out and watch your head, because random stuff falling. So thanks for rebuilding with us. If you haven't already done so, we'd really appreciate a like and a subscription. Share it with a friend, far and wide. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys out here on the next episode from the Collapsing Corner Store project.